Hey everybody, welcome back to Drinking Around Disney, the podcast that mixes magical Disney drinks and keeps you up to date with the latest Disney park news. My name is Cody. Joining me as always is my wonderful co-host Ross.
Hi.
And this is episode number 7. We'll be trying, like we said before, we'll be trying something new out for a couple months. This is our themed episode for the month, and we are super excited for it because it's one that speaks to our hearts and our stomachs. This is where we'll be going over our favorite restaurants on Disney property, and we'll explain it in just a few minutes. But first, Ross is going to tell us about tonight's drink, how you can make it, and where you can find it.
All right, so tonight's drink isn't that all overly complex. We're doing a shot, and tonight's shot is Aquavit. Aquavit is known the world over, especially at Epcot, as the Norwegian shot that you can get. It has the fun game of playing that if you can take it without making a silly face, weird face, for 5 seconds, you are considered yourself a Viking. You can find this at the little cart on the left-hand side as you come in, the bakery, and then the Oscar House Royal Banquet as well. And so the cool thing about Aquavit, I'm trying to put this shot off as long as I can, so I'm just going to talk it out. The cool thing about this Aquavit is they actually make it. They put it on boats, and they drive the boats around the ocean. This is called Lenny Aquavit because it goes over the equator, which apparently the Lenny is the nickname for the equator. Learn something new every day here on this podcast. So it's ocean aged. So with that, the cool thing about ocean aged liquors is that they are put in the barrels. They're put on the ships on the sides. They, like Cody was saying, they are shipped around the world. With that, they get to experience different climates, different humidities, and all that, and that makes each different bottle itself unique. So you'll get different hints of stuff. One bottle is not the same as the bottle you may buy a month later. There'll be slight, subtle differences just because of where it got shipped to.
And it's really cool, for at least the Lenny brand of the Aquavit, they actually track your bottle's progress that they take it on. So like if I get a bottle this month, it might stop at these different places, but if I get one a couple months down the road, it might be a completely different map.
Exactly.
So it's kind of cool when you get to see where your bottle's been, then be jealous about how your bottle has traveled more than you have. But, all right, let's get this over with.
Let's
Skull. Woo.
Yeah, I'm not a Viking right now. I forgot to do that, but whoa.
That was
that hits you in the teeth, throat, and the ancestors. Good Lord, that's strong.
Which it's funny that last episode I talked about it, and so we might need to do a shot. So we did a shot this episode.
I remember some of your ideas are not that great.
Right? This was not one of them. Oh, that's still bad. But we talked about how the Aquavit in the last drink, you couldn't really taste it. You can taste it when it's just a shot.
We walked into the studio a little cold. Right now I'm about to burn up.
Lord, it
is warm with that shot. So yeah, it's I would say if you've ever had what can I relate this to? It's not as bad as Everclear.
I would hope not.
It's not as bad as straight Everclear.
It's also not like 190 proof.
Honestly, it kind of tastes a little bit. It tastes like straight Burnett's, but smoother. That's about it. As someone who used to drink Burnett's and drink it straight, yeah, this is exactly. It's kind of what it reminds me. It's a little thicker. But we also have had the bottle in the freezer for a little while, so that has actually mellowed the harshness of the liquor out. So I would say if you want to do one of these, put your bottle in the freezer for about an hour or two. The temperature of the freezer is not going to make it crack. The alcohol in it lowers the freezing point of the liquid. So yeah, do that. Mellow out the alcohol first.
Because it's been in my freezer for probably about a month.
So yeah,
because I bought it when I bought the stuff for our last episode, like our last set of episodes in January.
Yeah.
So that was New Year's Eve, and it's been in the freezer so long. When you pull out the freezer, everything's fine. We poured it into the shot glass. The shot glass frosted over from the liquid touching it. So it's pretty cold. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, we'll do another one at the end of the night. It'll be fun.
Okay.
That was a no. Ross vetoed that one.
We'll see how this goes. We might need one.
But tonight's episode, we'll be talking about our favorite restaurants on Walt Disney World property. Sorry, Disneyland, for this one. Ross has never been to Disneyland, so he doesn't have a favorite restaurant.
One day I'll be there, and then I'll have some favorites.
Right. Maybe next year, like I said, we'll take our summer vacation to D23
for my birthday.
Spend a week at Disneyland. Be exciting. But no, so we'll start out, I guess. You'll start out Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom's fine.
Here's what we'll do. We'll do our two favorite restaurants. They can be sit down or quick service, table service or quick service. We haven't compared list yet.
Nope.
We might have the same restaurant. We'll say what we like about it. Well, is our favorite meal or whatever we like to eat from there. As Ross panics when I said that. And then we'll go let's follow monorail. We'll go to Epcot. Then we'll go to Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
And then we'll do one restaurant from Disney Springs apiece. And then we'll do our favorite let's do two for the resorts.
Okay.
So each resort hotel. Not each resort hotel. We'll just do two for all the resorts.
That's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that adventure again. That was our second or third episode we did that, and that was a whew.
It's a toughie to get through. Sorry, guys.
And if we have any honorable mentions at the end, we'll mention them.
Yep.
So, Ross, how about you start us off while I try not to die from the shot we just took?
All right, so Magic Kingdom, our first one. I'm gonna go with my favorite at Magic Kingdom, the Columbia Harbor House.
Ooh,
it's a counter service restaurant. It's it serves American good seafood. That's what I like about it. I like the seafood. I'm trying to think what I normally get. It's usually either the fried shrimp or they have a mixed platter with like fish and shrimp and French fries. And I love I'm about to say McDonald's, but I love Disney French fries. I love their French fries. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love the theming of the restaurant. I don't know. I like the restaurant. It's probably my favorite one there. The theming's really good. It just, to me, seems homey. It reminds me of like a New England style, kind of like tavern or inn or something like that. But I've not had anything bad there. The only thing that I could say bad against it is it's kind of popular because there usually is some times where we're just sitting there walking around looking. But the good thing about the Harbor House is there is a second floor, and usually people forget about the second floor. So you can go there and usually find you a good seat. You just may have to carry your tray up some stairs.
I've eaten at the Harbor House before, and I wouldn't say it's my favorite, one of my favorites, but it is good.
Mm-hmm.
They have a really good cobbler.
Yes, the cobbler.
The cobbler is pretty good. I think it was blueberry when I went, and I love blueberries, so I was all about that. And I think I had the shrimp and I'm looking at the menu. I think I had the shrimp and fish combo.
Yeah,
and it was good. Like it was good. I wouldn't say it would be one of my favorites, but it was definitely good, especially for a quick service meal.
Mm-hmm.
Like
their clam chowders are really good. I like their clam chowder.
See, I'm not brave enough to eat a clam chowder.
I love a New England clam chowder. Well, you also go in the warm times. I've gone into like December when it gets cold at night. So yeah, a nice New England clam chowder in Florida when it's 50 degrees or colder at night is nice. All right, so what's yours? I've only done one, so what's your one? We'll just swap back like that.
I would think you would pick this one too, but I guess I don't know if you've ever been here or not. My favorite is in Adventureland. It is run by the people who do the Jungle Cruise. It is the Jungle Navigation Company Skipper Canteen.
I have not been there.
Oh, it is so good.
I wanted to go the last time we were there. Didn't have time to make a reservation because we just had so many other stuff to make, and it just lost track of time. It was
so you get the same sarcasm, punny humor that you would get on the Jungle Cruise ride, and it's literally right across the street or the walkway from it. We actually found this place when it first opened. We stumbled into it by accident, and it only been open for like a couple of days. So it was actually really good. I think my favorite is the steak is really good.
Okay.
The Dr. Falls signature grilled steak.
Okay.
Named, of course, for Dr. Spencer Falls. But
and isn't that the only place in Magic Kingdom that we can get alcohol?
It is. Well, I'm thinking it from Tony's now. I think you can get wine from Tony's.
Wine from Tony's. Okay.
But yeah, you can get beer and stuff from here. They have. Here's just some of their fun names of their food. They have the tastes like chicken because it is. It's just like a crispy fried chicken. They have a hearty harchar pork.
Love it.
They have a Trader lamb.
Trader lamb.
Like, not Trader Sam's, but it's Trader Lamb's. They have a lot of steak salad. That one got Ross. He just put his head down in shame. And their desserts are really good. They have a really good dessert called kungaloosh.
Kungaloosh.
It's chocolate cake with bananas, caramelized bananas, served with cashew caramel ice cream and coffee dust.
Oh, that does sound really good.
It is very good. They have obviously they have a kids menu. They have drinks. Their specialty cocktail. They have a sangria, and they have a Jungle Navigation Cruise shandy, which is a Blue Moon beer mixed with lemonade. But
let's do that one time.
And that's actually part of the dining plan.
Nice.
And they actually have their own special beers too. They have the Kungaloosh Spiced Excursion Ale, which is an amber ale brewed exclusively for Walt Disney World. It's actually the same thing that have Animal Kingdom. It's the Safari Ale. Yeah. But I mean, it's good.
I love the Safari. I love the Safari Amber. That's my favorite.
And they have beers from Kenya. They have a Tusker Lager from Kenya.
Ooh, I've had that one before. It's good.
They have one from St. Louis called the Michelob Ultra Lager. Very rare. They have one from Belgium called the Stella Artois. But seriously, it's a really good restaurant, and if that's one of the first places we book because it's just so good. There's always something in there for everybody. Like Courtney doesn't eat steak, but she really likes the chicken they have there. I could also eat my weight in steak, so I'm happy. It's gonna be very hard for me not to pick steak as my favorite meal at each of these restaurants, but I'm gonna try my best to spice it up a little bit.
All right, so my second one has not been said yet, and that is Pecos Bill Tall Tale Tavern, or Tall Tale Inn, sorry. It's a quick service place. This and Columbia Harbor House, I will always get a lunch there at Magic Kingdom. It's one of these two when we're there. I think usually I wind up getting either the fajita platter or the taco trio or the beef nachos. I love Southwestern Mexican style food, and this is right up my alley.
It's another quick service meal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is another quick service meal. I like me some quick service at Magic Kingdom.
Apparently.
Because mainly Magic Kingdom, I'm going there and I'm getting lunch. Because usually I plan to do dinners at another part.
I thought you were about to say, I go to get lit. So that's the wrong part for that. Especially going to quick service places. I've never eaten there. I've always wanted to, but I've never.
If you like Southwestern style or Mexican food, you like nachos, you like that, yes, that's definitely a place to go. I will say this, it's always packed at lunchtime.
Yeah.
So go, if you want to go there and eat, just like most of these places, they're all packed at lunchtime, especially the quick services are all packed at lunchtime. So instead of going at 12, let's go at between 10:30 and 11:30, maybe a little bit before 11:30, or go a little after. Go at between 1:30 and 2:30. So that way you kind of get out of that big lunch rush that everybody goes.
Yeah, we always. This is not one of mine or honorable mentions or anything, but we somehow always end up eating lunch at Tomorrowland.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember the name of it.
Is it Ray Starlight?
Yeah, with Sonny.
Yeah.
We always eat there for lunch. I don't know how we end up doing it, but every time we go, we always eat there for lunch. My second is, I guess we're going to balance out. As my second is going to be another sit down meal, table service meal. It's going to be at Main Street USA.
Okay. Never eaten there either.
One of the first places you see when you come into the park. If you come in the main gate and look to your right, you'll see Tony's Town Square restaurant.
Never eaten at Tony's.
Based off of the restaurant from Lady and the Tramp. It is, there we have a water fountain in the side of Lady and the Tramp. One of my favorites. Very good Italian-y meal. Italian-y, yes. Unfortunately, it used to be a lot better than it is now. Once the Skipper Canteen opened, they got some of the menu from... They got the steak from Tony's, which is unfortunate because it was a very good steak. But now it's at Skipper Canteen, so whatever. I still eat it. So for my favorite meal there, it's going to have to be the Italian trio. It's chicken parmesan, fettuccine alfredo, and spaghetti, all on the same plate. It's really good.
Sounds like a taste of Italy at Olive Garden.
All right, but better because it's at Disney and it's magical. And if you buy the dining plan, it's not $33. And we said before, they do have wine. They have 2 beers you can pick from there. One of them is Stella Artois, which I'm not a fan of. But
what?
Yeah.
It's because do they serve it in the Stella glass?
In the chalice?
Yes.
But I just don't like it. But no, it's really good. And you should definitely, if you want to sit at a table service meal, you should definitely try it.
I like some good Italian food.
It's really good.
All right, so that's it for our 2 for Magic Kingdom. So now we'll hop on the monorail, and then let's go to Epcot. My first restaurant at Epcot is something that ever since I have gone to Disney, except for like one time, this has been the restaurant I've always eaten at Epcot, and will probably always continue to eat at, because it's in one of my favorite pavilions too. It is the Beer Garden restaurant in Germany at Epcot. This is a table service. It is a buffet restaurant. I absolutely love it because I love German food. It's all you can eat, no matter what. German food, plus you can get a full liter of beer, which is a huge mug, and you never have to get refilled unless you'd like to drink off. Now with this includes it has like salads and if you're into that mess. But the good stuff is you've got braised beef, you've got potato dumplings, you've got rotisserie chicken, you've got schnitzel, you've got bratwurst, knotwurst, you've got sauerkraut, you've got spätzle. All the big German foods are there. Then you've got their German Florentiner cookies, their Black Forest cake, which is awesome, especially if you like dark chocolate or you like chocolate. Their Bavarian cheesecake is awesome. It's very, very good. The beer menu is nothing but German beers, and as a beer fan, I love German beer, and so I'm always able to have a good time there. Plus, you get a show. You get a polka show. Who doesn't love a good polka?
That's right. Everybody loves polka. I've never been to Beer Garden.
It's definitely worth the table service credit. I can say that.
Let's check that out. I've heard it was very hit and miss sometimes, so I've never wanted to. I know my luck. It would be a miss.
I have been there. So they have 2 buffets. There are 2 lines for the buffet. Same thing on both buffets. There's no difference between the 2. I've been there. My food's been fine, and then the people I was with, they went to the other side of the buffet, and some of the stuff was just a little salty. But I think that was basically just because the cook that night. And if someone's off, they're off. You get back the next day, the next cook may be on.
But have the yips. They might be off the whole time.
Hopefully they won't have the yips.
Baseball reference for you baseball fans. My favorite, I'm going to stay in World Showcase. One of my favorite in Epcot. Epcot's the toughest one to pick from. There's so many good restaurants in Epcot. And with the Regal Eagle coming soon, or even Space 220, this could change everything. The game changers. But I do love hibachi food.
Ooh, I'm surprised this was your first one. Okay.
So, I mean, I don't think it's my favorite, but it's definitely one of my top two.
Okay.
Teppan Edo.
Teppan Edo, yes.
Which is, it's in Japan, and it's where they cook food in front of you.
Oh, this isn't in Morocco?
No, this is in Mexico. This is Japan. And they cook the food in front of you. And it's good. Like, obviously, for this one, I get the steak, but everything on it is good. I've had some of everything. They have, you also get sushi from there. It's just very, very good. And that also comes with the show.
Yeah. All right.
And you can also get drinks with it, such as a mojito.
Mojito.
Or a Tokyo Sunset, which is rum, cream butter, banana, peach schnapps, and pineapple juice. I had to make that one time, Ross.
Sounds good to me.
Right,
Maybe our next episode.
Maybe. Where are we going to now?
All right, so we're gonna stay in World Showcase. What we're gonna go a little bit towards the. Sorry. All right, so we were in Japan. We left Germany. We went to Japan, and we're gonna keep going around the showcase. We're gonna make a little stop in a place I thought you were gonna say first because I know how much you like it. Canada.
I do love Canada.
And La Cellier.
See, I've never done La Cellier because we always do the dining plan, and it's two table service.
But I will say this. All right, so I will preface to you by saying, all right, I have done La Cellier. Yes, it was 2 table service credits. So what we decided to do was, this is going on a credit card. We were going to save those 2 table service credits, and we were like, look, we're going to spend a lot of money, so let's just ball out, put it on the credit card. So what we did, we went there. We got an appetizer. It was there, and I'm trying to find it right now, and I don't think I can find it. We got one of their poutines. Oh, God, it was so good. It was French fries with cheese curds and gravy. Oh, my God, it was heaven. And I had never had poutine before. And, oh, my God, it was so great.
That sounds good. If we weren't recording this at 10:30 at night, I'll be all about it. Just so y'all know, we don't drink during the daytime we're doing these. These are at nighttime. We're not drinking shots of Aquavit like at 2:30 on like a Tuesday. Not yet, anyway. We do have real jobs for right now.
So I got, because I'm a ribeye fan, I got the ribeye, which I was underwhelmed and upset. I know I'm trying to sell you on the Cellier, and I tell you, my food was bad, but I still love it, okay? My food wasn't good. However, the person I was with at the time got the filet mignon, and oh my God, it is the best steak I have ever had in my entire life. And I pride myself on cooking a good steak. Like, I don't go eat at steak restaurants because I know I can cook a better steak, but that was the best steak I have ever had. So get the filet mignon. It's $2 more than the ribeye. It's a Canadian beef tenderloin with mushroom risotto, which is out of this world. Asparagus, tomato relish, and truffle butter sauce.
Ooh. So, just for you people who are unaware, we have a restaurant where we're from that cooks steaks. And it's like, you gotta go tailgate it. It's like in a room probably about the size of your garage is the size of the restaurant. So gun to your head, Ross. Which steak is better, that steak or the filet mignon from La Cellier?
Gun to my head, La Cellier blows it out of the water. I could cook a better steak hungover than that place that you're talking about.
No free plugs with us. We refuse to say their name.
But yeah, I would say get you and also get you a Moosehead lager. It goes good with it. It pairs well with it.
Watch a nice hockey game on the TV.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hopefully they'll have a Martin Short scene there. He's no longer with us. Rest in peace.
All right, so that's it for me with Epcot. Those are my 2 favorites. Those are my 2 must-go-tos until they bring out the Regal Eagle and Space 220.
I'm going to go away from World Showcase. I know. I'm going to come to one of your favorite places in Disney.
It's the land.
We're going to the Land Pavilion.
Yes.
We're going to the Garden Grill.
Oh, I've never been there.
Which is probably, people are like, what? What kind of shots did he do before this? The Garden Grill?
Just one, guys.
But just one, yeah.
And gents. And ladies.
But just one, guys and gents. But no, it's actually really good. It's like it's family style, which means that it's like a buffet, but you can sit at your table and they bring it to you. So it's like a lazy buffet. And the whole time the restaurant rotates and you go through the land.
That, and I love living with the land.
Yeah.
God, that's my favorite. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. I think it's just because we go to Epcot and there's just so many other like restaurants to try out and stuff. It's just like I don't know. I mean, isn't it not a meet and greet?
Yes,
it is meet and greet. Right?
It's a character.
Down
the thing is called Chippendale's Harvest Feast. It's a flat rate, $55, or it's one dining plan if you're on the dining plan.
That's not
one
bad.
meal, and you get salad, a grilled beef with a chimichurri sauce, turkey breast, seasonal vegetables, urban leek stuffing, creamy mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, French fries, berry shortcake. You can get drinks. So it's it's a lot of food. It's all you can eat. So if you run out, if you eat all the turkey, they'll just bring you more turkey. And the whole time you're there's Farmer Mickey Mouse, Farmer Pluto, and then Farmer Chip and Dale walking around meeting you.
Nice.
And greeting you, as it were. But it's really cool. It's definitely worth the mention. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's not one of the most popular ones, so it's a little bit easier to get into. But they do have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the menu changes for each one. I've never done breakfast or lunch there. I've only done dinner or supper, as we call it, where we're from. But it's definitely worth it. You should definitely try it out.
All right. So that's it for Epcot. Next, we are off to Hollywood Studios. And I'm going to go with one. It's fairly recent, new, and that is Woody's Lunchbox.
Ooh.
I'm blowing up these quick service mans. I love a good quick service. I will say what I get there is awesome. It's the barbecue brisket melt. It's shredded smoked brisket, pickles, tank with barbecue sauce, with cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack on a sourdough bun. Oh my God, it's so good.
It does sound good.
It is so good, and I love a good brisket. I'm a big barbecue fan. If y'all guys can't tell, so it's really good. Other than that, they also do have some alcoholic beverages. You can get your Blue Moons, your Bud Lights, your Angry Orchards there. That brisket sandwich with, depending on how you're feeling that day, maybe a Blue Moon or a Bud Light.
That does sound really good. Excuse me. That does sound really good.
Sorry, I'm boring you with
right. Oh my God,
my food.
Such a boring story. I'm gonna go to a place I've never been to it in Hollywood Studios. I've been to it at Disneyland.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing, so I'm going to pick it. And if not, then we'll deal with it down the road. But I'm going to go to a galaxy far, far away.
Ooh.
I'm going to go to the wretched hive of scum and villainy. That is Oga's Cantina. And everything like Cody, that's not really a restaurant. That's more of a bar. They do have a little bit of snacky foods, so I'm going to count it.
We'll count it. The ruling is good.
But you have to get reservations to go to it, and it is really good. The drinks are just really good. And for snacks, you can get something called Batu Bits, which is like a snack mix. We can get a sampler, which is like a meat and cheese and pork cracklings on a plate. So that counts as food. So it counts as a restaurant still.
Right.
But if you go, you have to get either the Fuzzy Tauntaun, which is Ciroc peach vodka, peach schnapps, simply orange with tangerine, pure cane sugar, and the Buzz Button tingling foam that'll make your mouth tingle like it's asleep. It's crazy. Or the Jet Juice, which is Maker's Mark bourbon, chili liquor, ICI, I can never say that word, liquor, and it's grape juice and lemon juice. And it is also fantastic.
I love me.
That's the only 2 drinks I've had from there. I want to try all of the drinks from there. And they do have breakfast drinks too. They do have a Bloody Mary, which is called a Bloody Rancor.
Okay.
It's vodka, chili liquor, Bloody Mary mix, and a Rancor bone.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you should definitely just go try it, regardless if it's an actual restaurant or not. You should definitely go try it.
Okay, and I think if you're listening to Drinking Around Disney, I imagine you've probably got Olga's Canteen on your list to try out.
I would hope so.
So far, we're gonna keep going with not repeating anybody's. I'm gonna go with another quick service place, and I love to go here for lunch.
Pizzeria.
Or like, this is called ABC Commissary.
I have been there. This is the first one I've been to that you named it.
What I like to get from there is I usually like to get either their barbecue ribs, which comes with coleslaw and French fries, or just their chicken breast strips with green beans and French fries. God, it's good. And then I'll get me like a good like Yingling, or Bud Light. They do happen to have cocktails as well. They have the watermelon margarita, which is with Patron, tequila, watermelon, sweet and sour mix, as well as lime juice. And then they have what's called the Happy Days, which is Parrot Bay coconut rum, melon liqueur, banana liqueur, grenadine with orange and pineapple juice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And we've already got some of those ingredients.
So I just feel bad buying cream de banana liqueur. I'm not going to use it for anything but these drinks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh my god, I want a banana drink so bad tonight. Like it's a hard sell for me, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I can get airplane bottles or something. That'd be that guy. I like an airplane bottle of the banana liquor, please. What? Please. Please. So for my second favorite place, this is an actual restaurant this time, I promise. No cheap Olga's Cantina trick. We'll be going to Echo Lake.
Ooh.
And we've already been to a galaxy far, far away. We'll get our little time machine and go back to the 50s. To the 50s Primetime Cafe. Have you ever eaten there?
I have not.
It is really good. So it's set up like a 50s house. They have a TV with 50s commercials and clips from TV shows rolling at each table or in each room. If you go, you can get the sampler, which is the the golden fried chicken. It's tender pot roast and it's meatloaf with all the fixings. The pot roast is my favorite thing. It is so good. Like it is so good. They do have drinks. Like they have, as I frantically scrolled to make sure I get the right name of it. It's and everything. Like I said, when you go to sit down, they call you by like the Ross family. It's time to eat. Come on, kids. It's time to eat. And they'll call you and like you're ready to eat. Like, come on, Ross kids. They do have Grandma's Picnic Punch. They have a Maui Wowie. They have, we've had this drink before. The Magical Star Cocktail can be found here. Favorite of Courtney. I have to make those for her all the time now. They have LITs. They have a cold brew coffee drink. They have a chocolate martini. And they have a Fireball cocktail, which is Fireball whiskey and rum chata cream liqueur.
Ooh, that does sound good.
They do have wines and beers and all that good stuff. And it's just a really good restaurant. Like, it's a really good atmosphere. The waitresses and waiters treat you like your children, so they won't let you get a dessert unless you clean your plate. They'll let you get dessert. Don't fret. But they also have really good milkshakes. They have really good s'mores. You can get a s'mores from there. That's fantastic. They'll give you homework to do while waiting for your food. If they see it's fun. If they see your phone out on your table or your elbows on the table, they make a big deal about it. It's just a really cool restaurant and a really cool theme.
All right, so I'm gonna go with. We finished Hollywood Studios. We're gonna go now to Animal Kingdom, and I'm gonna lead off with. It may not be popular, but this is my all-time. Like when I'm going to Animal Kingdom, if I don't go anywhere else to eat while I'm at Disney, but I'm going to Animal Kingdom, I'm going to this one place.
Pizzafari.
Close. Restaurantosaurus.
This is the first one we've had. Are you being serious?
I am dead serious.
That's the first one we've had. It's the same thing.
I love Restaurantosaurus, and the reason why I love it. I love Disney's chicken breast nuggets with French fries. It's my all-time like little favorite, like either quick lunch or when you get back to the room and you're like, hey, I'm still hungry. I want some more food. That's my go-to meal. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's my favorite. And I love the theming of it and seeing all the little like fossils and stuff around. Plus, it goes great with a nice Safari Amber, which is one of my favorite beers at Animal Kingdom and at Disney World in general.
See, I love Restaurantosaurus, and that was my next one actually. So I'm kind of panicking trying to find another restaurant. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna stick to Restaurantosaurus. I really enjoy the bacon cheeseburger.
Okay.
You can get a bacon cheeseburger combo for like $16 if you're not on the dining plan. If you're on the dining plan, it's one quick service meal. It comes with fries, it comes with a dessert and a drink for like $17. When the burger by itself is $14. You can't really argue with that one. They also have like breaded shrimp. You can get basically anything you want here, and it's really good. It's in the middle of the dinosaur land. It's just really, really good. I'm not a big Safari Amber Ale fan though.
See, I love Amber Ales, and that's the reason why I like it. I'll always get it when at Animal Kingdom. And you know what? When I'm also doing my drinking around the world at Epcot, I'll stop off at the little outpost there at country number 12 instead of 11, and I'll get my actual drink. Okay, so my next one is the Santilli Canteen.
Man.
So we're matching up, right?
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
I've never been
man. So I like to get there either there, depending on the day, whether it'll be either the slow roasted sliced grilled beef bowl, which is slow roasted sliced grilled beef with garlic, herbs, red pepper sauce, red wine vinegar with vegetables, bubble balls, and whatever sauce you choose. Or I'll do the grilled chicken bowl, which is grilled chicken thighs marinated in garlic and olive oil topped with vegetables, bubble balls, and whichever sauce you're feeling that day. With that, I like it. And then for a drink, I'll usually probably just get, I think I usually get the Moara High Country Ale, which is a amber ale, because I love me some good amber ales. It's got a little herbal spice aroma and a malty finish and has notes of caramel and toffee. I like it. It's one of my favorite restaurants. Plus, the best dessert that they have, which is, to me, is pretty cool, is the blueberry cream cheese mousse.
That sounds good.
It looks amazing. So I like it. It's when it first debuted, the blueberry cream cheese mousse was one of those Instagram, what they like to call Instagram foods. Everyone was getting it. Everyone was posting on Instagram and being like, "This is what I got." It looks like it's like a half dome with like little like white speckles of on it. It looks pretty cool. It's hard to describe.
So I did not agree with you on this one. I didn't match with you. I've never been to that place. I am going to go to a table service meal this time. It is going to be the Yak and the Yeti.
Okay, I almost threw Yak and Yeti in there.
Glad we're on the same page tonight. We're syncing up. But
that was an honorable mention.
They have fantastic ahi tuna nachos. Ever had those?
See, I don't got a Yak and Yeti for that, though.
They have really good those. They also have, that's like an appetizer. They also have very good, everything on there is good. Barbecue ribs is good. They have a good steak. They have a plant-based burger for you vegan folks out there.
So you're talking about the restaurant, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to the restaurant.
You're talking about the food truck.
I'm talking about the counter service.
Yeah.
They
have a New York cheesecake, and then they have a lot of drinks there that they actually created there. So it's not like it's a version of a Bloody Mary or a version of a whatever. They actually have drinks that the bartenders there made. Stuff like the fantastic Yak Attack and the South Seas Traveler, which is Meyer's original dark rum and Captain Morgan rum, lychee syrup, and citrus juices mixed together.
All right, so since you're talking about it, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in there. This is an honorable mention of mine, since it's basically the same place. So the Yak and Yeti Local Cafe, which is their counter service, so not inside. What I like to get there is I'll go in, and I'm not even getting a main meal. I'm getting two sides.
What you getting?
I'm getting the pork egg roll, which is very good. And then I'm getting the chicken fried rice.
Ooh, that's
the,
good.
The chicken fried rice is out of this world. By itself, it's just a trip for it. And I was honestly debating whether I wanted to be like, look, let's do the Yak and Yeti local cafe over Santuli, but I was like, you know what? Instead of just getting just 2 items, so to me the chicken fried rice is just amazing. I can't really say anything else about it, but yeah, I love it.
So you're going to go to Disney Springs and do our one from there next?
Yeah, we can do that one.
And then we'll finish up going back home to the resorts.
Okay, so Disney Springs. I've got 2 written down. One's new, one's an old trusty. I don't think you've been to either one of them.
We're just doing one, right?
Yeah, we're just doing one. I'm stalling because I'm trying to. This is my last second pick. I think I'm gonna have to go with Raglan Road.
Ooh, nice.
I love me some Raglan Road, and I'm trying to find the menu real quick. I'm stalling. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I'm sorry, guys, that this is just taking forever for me to find it. Raglan Road, I've never had any sort of bad food there. Their food is amazing. The atmosphere is great. The drinks are great. If you're going to Raglan Road, make sure you're getting a Guinness. There's no point in going to an Irish restaurant and not getting a Guinness.
No reason having a coffee for supper, but coffee beer for supper, but that's fine. I'm not a big Guinness fan.
I think what I get, if I can find it, I may have pulled up the wrong menu here. No, I did. Yep, I did pull up the wrong menu. I'm getting the braised lamb shank, which sounds like it's a lot. It doesn't sound like it's a lot, but it's actually a boatload of food for one person. And it's braised lamb, and literally once they serve it to you, you can just grab the bone, twist it with your hand, and just pull out, and the meat just falls right off the bone. It's just so good. I love the atmosphere. Plus, with Raglan Road, even if you do have a reservation, it does take a while to get seated. So I do recommend going to the bar, getting a drink at the bar because they have like a little buzzer thing that they'll give you until they call you for your table. And it's a good atmosphere because they also have like the little the Irish jig dancers and the Irish dancers and performers. And I think every now and then they'll have like either a band or something like that as well.
See, I've never been there, but I'm going to go somewhere where I have been, and it's very, very good. The Boathouse.
Boathouse.
I went to the Boathouse.
I have not been to the Boathouse.
And it's hard for me. I'm not going to pick one thing, because it's just, everything on there is really good. They have a bunch of seafood. They have some steak options. And it's just, oh my God, it's just so fantastic. Like, if you go to Disney Springs, you have to go to the Boathouse. That's all I really can say about it. It is so good. It is so, so good. So now I guess we'll just finish up on the resorts. And I'm pretty sure one of these will be...
I don't know. We've only had one so far that we've both mixed on. So we might not even say the same thing on one of these.
I'm pretty sure we are, though. I know that one of them we both talk about all the time.
Okay, so yeah, we probably will. So I'm going to go with the first one. I don't know if we'll both have this one, but to me, I'm going to say Boma.
We do not have that one.
Okay, so Boma at the Animal Kingdom resort I like it because you get to experience it's a buffet. You get to experience a lot of just straight up African cuisine, which is almost impossible to find almost anywhere. And then the food itself, not only do you have is it African cuisine that you've never had before, but you have such a wide variety. You can go and eat and not even eat and do like a little sample plate or do a couple sample plates, and you still may not touch 3/4 of the menu while you're there and getting full that night. It's got a lot of selections, and I like it.
I've heard good things about it. I've heard it was really good.
I've had there's like a rice stew that they have, which you say rice stew, that doesn't sound good. It is to die for. It's white rice, and it's like a little like beef broth that they pour over it. It's so good.
That's the good choice. My next one is going to be, I'm going to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh.
And I'm going to go on a little bus ride around to the next little section and go to Sanaa.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been to Sinai.
Have not, unfortunately. I know I need to go.
And what's funny is I'm not going to pick a main course. I'm going to pick an appetizer. It's my favorite thing.
Ooh.
The bread surface. It is so good. They bring you out different kinds of bread from different places, different sauces, and then you can eat and fill up on it. And it is wonderful. It is so good. And it's overlooking the safari not safari. It's overlooking the animals at Animal Kingdom Lodge, so you can sit and look at your zebra pass by. Feel like Ross, you can be like, I want that one, and point at a giraffe and it walks by. And I'm like, no, you can't eat giraffes today, Ross. It'd be a whole thing. But
wish you could.
That's also my favorite restaurants on property is Sinai. So I think this next one is one we have the same.
We probably do. I will say, I'll go ahead and just say it. Ohana.
Yeah.
Because it means family. All right, so I'll go ahead and lay out what the menu is. Are you saying like Ohana breakfast or dinner?
I'm saying Ohana supper.
Okay, good. I was about to say.
I didn't know Ohana did breakfast. But
they do breakfast, and it's not the dinner menu. So I'm just saying.
To be fair, I don't think I'd want shrimp and chicken and steak and all that stuff for breakfast.
So for those of you who don't know anything about it, is a Hawaiian style. It's family style buffet. So you just sit there, they bring the food to you. Your appetizer starts off with a ohana pineapple coconut bread, mixed greens, pork dumplings, which are out of this world, honey coriander chicken wings, and then they also have the Polynesian style noodles, which are great.
That is so good.
Now that's just your appetizer, and then you can get as much as you want if you want some more. I would say don't fill up on the appetizers too much. Definitely sample everything for sure. Now we come to the entrees. Your entrees are the spicy grilled peel and eat shrimp, Saskatchewan sirloin steak, and then sweet and sour chicken that are cooked over the rolling barbecue pits that they have in the restaurant. The guy walks up, if you've never been there, has the long skewer and says, would you like any of whatever? And then you say yes, and then he or she just slides it off onto your plate until you tell them to stop. It's so much food. I would say if you're going there, go with at least 4 people or more. Because if you're going there as a date night with just 2 people, you're going to leave so stuffed. It's not funny.
We made that mistake. We had like it was like an early-ish supper, and we were not ready for that amount of food.
And then next, for dessert, they have the Ohana bread pudding, which you say, bread pudding? That doesn't sound good. It is served a la mode with bananas, vanilla ice cream, and caramel sauce on top of the bread pudding, and they got the vanilla ice cream on top with the bananas around it, and then you've got a hot caramel little pitcher, and you just drizzle that over top, and it is it's
like a gravy boat of caramel, and it's fantastic.
My mouth is watering right now just thinking about this menu. It's so good. It's probably to me, it's probably the best all-around meal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
From start to finish.
And it's one quick or one table service meal.
Yeah, for as much food as you get to eat and how good of a quality, even though it is family style. I mean, you're still talking like this is really, really good food for one table service credit.
Yeah. And if you plan it right, you can also see Happily Ever After when you finish. You can go outside to the Polynesian beach, and they pop the music in, and you can watch it from there. And we talked about it before. The castle effects from Polynesian, it looks like you're in a VR, virtual reality kind of game. Like the castle looks like it's coming to life, especially the scene where the castle gets like destroyed. It looks like the castle is gone, and it is insane. It is so cool. Honorable mentions. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I have one honorable mention. I was gonna have 2, but I'll save that later. So my honorable mention takes us back to Epcot. Via Napoli.
Ooh, that's a good one.
If it wasn't for Beer Garden being my favorite, and then La Cellier's filet mignon, this would definitely be my top 2. Via Napoli, I love their pizzas are so good. As someone who has been to Italy and had their pizza, I've eaten pizza in Pisa, so I know what I'm talking about as far as how good pizza can go, how pizza can be. Yeah, this is the most realistic Italian style pizza that you can get in the United States, unless you've got a guy that literally came over and was born there. I probably get the pizza margherita, which is it's just basic tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, basil leaves. What pizza was originally designed for in Italy. It's so good, so fresh. They hand make the dough. They have special dough that they bring in, special water they come in for the dough. They try to keep it as close to authentic Italian pizza as you can without being in the boot of Italy.
Yeah, I've heard that they actually, when they built it, they found water that matched the same composition as one they use in Italy. Mm-hmm. And it's from like Pennsylvania. It's something some random place.
Yeah, that's weird.
But they ship it to Epcot, and they use that water, so it's as close to being actual Italian pizza as you can get.
So I think that's. Do you have any honorable mentions?
If I do, it'd be Kona Cafe at Polynesian.
Okay,
it's also very good. You can get another one of our favorite drinks, the Lapu Lapu there.
Yeah.
So in an actual pineapple, not a solo cup like we had for this couple times. But it's also worth a shot. It's upstairs, Ohana's downstairs, or vice versa. And it's just really good. But do you have anything else to add about restaurants?
As far as restaurants go at Disney, I don't have like another one to add. I probably could, but I'll kind of leave that one. I'll say restaurants go. I really don't know. I don't really have anything else to add besides if anything that we said sounded interesting to you tonight, definitely try to check it out while you're the next time you go. Give us your review of the restaurant, and if you've been to any of these places or if we left something out.
Absolutely. If we missed your favorite spot or we hit your favorite spot and didn't say about your favorite meal, let us know.
Let us know what
Call
it is.
Out.
Let us know what it is, and let us know why it is. Don't just be like, well, you missed my favorite one, chicken guy, and then that'd be it. And let us know why it is. What makes you, why do you think it's the best one at that park? Or in Disney World in general?
And Disneyland, don't fret. My favorite there is Carnation Cafe. Is very good.
Yeah, it is.
on Main Street is very good, and then Wine Country Terracotta is very good at California Adventure. Carthay Circle is very good, but also very expensive, and there's no dining plan at California. So I would have to go to the Wine Country. But I didn't forget about you. Don't you worry. Any last thoughts about our lovely drink tonight?
If you're trying the Aquavit shot, put the bottle in the freezer for at least an hour and a half. Let it get cooled down. Mellow it out. Other than that, nothing else about the drink. Now I'm hungry.
Like we might have oversold it a little bit. It's not a bad shot. It's just first of all, it's freezing cold when we took it, and it's just you have to get used to it, and it's not. Yeah, it's just different. But yeah, well, that's gonna be it for us on this episode. As always, check us out on Facebook and on Instagram. Don't forget to rate us on whatever platform you listen to podcast on. And don't forget to subscribe to us so you'll always know when a new episode is out. You can check out our YouTube channel to actually see us make these drinks. You can see Ross throw some drinks around at the bar.
Make sure you subscribe there and make sure you hit the notification bell so that way anytime we upload a new video, whether it be behind the scenes or of our drink mixes, you get a notification right then and there so you know you can be up to date.
We've started adding our whole podcast to YouTube. So if you want to listen to it there, feel free. As always, you can also listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, our website. You can find us anywhere. Our website's Drinking Around Disney. Feel free to go check that out. We changed some of it up recently. We have a new font, which is finally figured out to change the font on this website. So hooray for me. If you have any ideas you want us to do, any drinks you want us to try, you think we made a mistake saying we didn't like a restaurant, we left out your restaurant, said one you hated, let us know. Call us out on it. We will love to interact with you. Congratulations to our winners from our first contest we had. They received a fantastic Drinking Around Disney swag bag. And as we said before, we have contests when we hit 100, 250, 500, and 1,000 followers on Facebook. And we actually have hit 250. So we will be having another giveaway. We've already had it by now.
Yep.
But congratulations to those winners as well. But yeah, thanks for listening to us, and we will see you again next time here on Drinking Around Disney.